Hello again, everybody. This is the week 2 overview. Congratulations on making it to week 2. The objectives of this video are simply to cover the content this week and to give you an overview of what the assignments are. So let's get started. So the topics this week are personal responsibility and thinking outside of the box. So I like to start each topic with a couple of questions, the big questions. Questions that don't have any specific answers to them, just questions to get you thinking about the topic. So question number 1 is this: do we live in a culture of blame? So go ahead and pause this video for a moment and think about that. Do we live in a culture of blame? Go ahead and pause it and I'll be right here waiting for you. Okay, so there's your first question. The second big question is, why would you want to be in a box in the first place? Go ahead and pause it and think about that. Why would you want to be in a box in the first place? All right. So, big questions, no answers. So let's take a moment to pause and reflect, see if we can connect with these topics. So, do you remember that time when you didn't take personal responsibility, when you blamed somebody else for your problems? If you want to pause again and think about that time that you didn't take personal responsibility. I know there's plenty of times that I don't take personal responsibility. And the next question is, what about that time you were forced to react quickly and you solved a problem in a unique way? I think getting into college sometimes requires thinking outside of the box, would be one good example. So what's that one time that you were forced to react really quick and you had to solve a problem and you did it? So those are just some things to think about as you read the content and do the assignments for this week for personal responsibility and thinking outside of the box. Last week was about introducing ourselves and getting an overview of what some of the things that you'll need to do to be successful. And we've progressed to this week to taking personal responsibility and using your critical thinking skills. So now I'm going to cover the assignments this week. You have 4 of them. There is a thinking outside of the box journal assignment, taking responsibility assignment, another Dr. Chu video journal assignment, and then the week 2 exit ticket using Flipgrid. So in the weekly work folders, you'll want to click on week 2 folder, but before you do, note the topics. Click on the folder. Again, our overview and our objectives. The assignment due dates, these are really important. You have one due on Wednesday before 11:59. That is Wednesday the 2nd. And on Sunday, you have 3 assignments. So let's look at the first assignment. Remember, anytime you see the green link, that's your cue that there's an assignment to do. So let's click on thinking outside of the box. That's the one due on Wednesday. Open the folder. Here's the assignment objectives. You'll read this information and watch the video about how to think outside of the box. Here's another video about thinking outside of the box. You don't need to do anything with it other than just watch it. But when you're ready, you'll choose one of the following prompts and write it in a journal. So again, there are 2 different prompts. Choose one of them. So you're either going to describe a situation where you had a conflict or a problem that you solved by thinking outside of the box. And again, you're going to describe that problem or conflict and give me the steps that you took while thinking outside of the box. Or think of a problem that will come up in your career field that you're going to have to solve. And so this is a what if kind of scenario that you'll have to use critical thinking for. And you want to be specific about that. So when you've decided what you want to write, click on Thinking Outside of the Box link, create journal entry, just type in your name, type in your journal response, and then hit submit for post entry. So that is the Thinking Outside of the Box assignment. That is due Wednesday. And on Sunday, you have 3 assignments. So let's talk about the first one, taking responsibility, claim, or blame. Here is the topic overview and the objectives of this topic. Make sure you read through the instructional content. And this is the actual assignment. So you'll open this article, step 1, read the attached article. You'll click on it. Here's the article. Read the article, take notes on it. My advice is to always take notes on an article. That way, when you're ready to respond, you'll already know what you want to say. So when you read through this article, you'll answer the question on the assignment worksheet. This is a Word document. You must open the Word document. If you get this ribbon up here that says this, just hit Enable Editing. So read the directions. This is a link to the article that you just read. It's a link to this article. Here are the questions. Here's where you answer the questions. Sorry. I agree. Type the rest of your answers. What does the negative voice say to your head and you? So answer the questions on the worksheet. Do not answer them on a separate document. Answer them on the worksheet. If you want to put them in bold or something like that, that's fine. It's not required. I'll see where you answered the question, so it's not necessary that you do that, but you could. Next thing, save your answers. File, save as. If you have an your folder set up for FYE, you could save them. So you still want to could save your work however you're going to save it on the computer. And when you're done with that, you go back into the assignment and you go here, taking responsibility, claim, or blame. You want to make sure that you view the rubric. The rubric tells you exactly what you have to do to get all of the points. Once you've read the rubric, then we're ready to submit it. To submit this assignment, you just hit Browse My Computer. And you're going to find that assignment, taking responsibility, and then you're going to hit Submit. When you hit Submit, it will automatically go to the gradebook, and I'll grade it. So that is the taking responsibility assignment. There are other videos in here for you to watch. You don't have to do anything with them other than watch them. And they're just to help you think about some answers that you might give on your journal response. Or I'm sorry, on the response here to your taking responsibility assignment. So that is the purpose of the videos. Okay, next assignment. The Dr. Chu How to Get the Most Out of Studying. So you watched the introduction video. Now it's time to move on to Journal 1 or Dr. Chu Video 1. Click on the folder. Here's the video. And once you're done with the video, respond to this prompt. Write a minimum 2-paragraph response. 1 paragraph should be to summarize the important points in the video. And then indicate which of the beliefs that make you stupid. So it says go to the 3-minute, 11-second mark, the ones that you identify with most, and discuss how you can avoid doing it in the future. And so be specific with examples. When you're ready to type that journal, click on the link, create journal entry, type your name, type your response, post entry. It'll go to the gradebook. I'll give you comments in your journal and give you feedback on it. Dr. Chu. All right. And your last assignment for the week is the week 2 exit ticket. So starting now, at the end of each week, you will check in with a Flipgrid video. And so here's how you do it. And I gave you a sample in here, so make sure you watch the video. So you select one concept or assignment from the current week that stood out to you, something that you're ready to start applying right now. And so when I say stood out, I mean like it hit home, it wowed you, it made you like, I better start doing that. Then talk about why it stood out. Maybe there's a quick story behind it or something you struggled with your whole life and now you need to fix it. And then tell me how you're going to apply it. So again, make sure you review the sample video I made for you. If you see class introductions on here, click view topics, week 2 exit ticket if it doesn't automatically go there, and you can record your response. Here's my video, including the example that I made. Just hit record a response, and there you go. Those are worth 40 points. All right. And last but not least, there's the extra credit option, which is to attend a virtual event and write a paper on it. You should make sure and check out your emails for any opportunities to join virtual events, because if you do, you can write a short paper about it and you will get up to 50 points for that. So again, that's optional. This extra credit is not mandatory. So those are the week 2 assignments. Make sure you rewatch this video if you need to have questions on any of the assignments. And hit me up during office hours or show up during Wednesday Night Live if you have any questions. And if not, have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.